Hello, myself is Anuja Kulkarni from Southern New Hampshire University. Today my topic is Learn Architectural Development Phases under Agile. So what is Agile methodology? It is nothing but the software development is broken down into smaller manageable iterations called as sprints. These sprints typically last between 1 to 4 weeks, during which cross-functional teams collaborate on various tasks to deliver working software increments. It encourages adaptability and responsiveness to change, allowing architecture to evolve iteratively in response to feedback and emerging needs. This diagram shows the architecture development iteration having phases A through H. Iteration is within concurrent phases, and iteration to manage the architecture capability, which is adapting to change. So what's a comprehensive architecture landscape? This is one of the fundamental aspects in ADM. This involves multiple cycles through the ADM, starting with phase A, and each cycle is initiated by request for architecture work, which defines the scope and objective of the architecture initiative. In this case, it tests and evaluates each time during the iteration. This diagram shows the iteration within an ADM that has interaction between concurrent phases, cycling between phases, and returning to phases. So here are two examples. First one is returning to previous phases for updates. So one of the financial institution company discovered that there are new regulatory requirements needs to add. So they need to revisit their business architecture to update their requirements and technology architecture phase to incorporate those necessary requirements. So this iterative approach allows them to stay compliant. The second one is cycling between phases to converge on target architecture. Here, the aerospace company found out that they need to revisit and refine the business architecture, information system architecture, and technology architecture iteratively. They cycle between these phases multiple times until they converge on a detailed and feasible target architecture, which meets both technical and business requirements. This ensures that the architecture is well considered and aligned for their project goals. So the iteration is used to describe the process of managing change to the organization architecture capability, where continuous improvement is achieved through ongoing iteration and refinement of the ADM process. This is one of the example of the retail company. So they are having a part of digital transformation strategy. So they constantly revisit and refine their business architecture while progressing with technology architecture and information system architecture. This concurrent iteration allows them to align all aspects of their architecture effectively. So the main points are develop the architecture effectively by breaking the work down into different domains and levels of details, and do just enough to allow the next iteration to start, and apply governance in a continuous and collaborative way. So what are the benefits? So this enterprise agile architecture supports in delivering and enhancing digital products and services quicker. It not only reactively manages the technical depths, but also proactively identifies standards and reusable standard components, which support shorter agile development cycles. Use continuous integration in agile architecture, which enables designing for testability, deployability, and reusability. Enabling DevOps process typically turns source code into tested, deployable solutions quickly. Now, here are the lessons learned. Use Agile methodology to break work into smaller realizable sprints. ADM iteration adapts change effectively. It involves dynamic interaction between different phases for adaptability. Continuous improvement is achieved through ongoing iteration, which turns source code into tested, deployable solutions quickly. Thank you for watching my presentation.